Many casino players have had the same frustrating experience. You sit down at a slot machine, spin after spin, watching the reels light up, and somehow the bonus round never comes. No free spins, no big features, just endless almost wins. It feels like the machine is teasing you on purpose. And in a way, that's exactly what's happening. Former casino employees and game developers have explained that while slots aren't rigged in the illegal sense, there are very deliberate design tricks that make some games feel impossible to win on. These machines are built around mathematics and psychology, and when you understand how they work, the illusion starts to fade. Some slots are what insiders call teaser machines. They constantly show two bonus symbols, but never the third one. That's not bad luck. It's programming. The game uses something called near-miss frequency control. It means the machine is coded to show combinations that look close to winning more often than chance alone would dictate. This is completely legal, but it plays with the human brain. When you see two bonus icons appear, your body releases dopamine, the same chemical that appears when you actually win. You feel close to success, so you keep spinning, believing the next one will be it. In reality, the odds haven't changed at all. Then there are the high volatility slots, games like Dead or Alive 2, or Mega Fortune Dreams. These are the ones that promise life-changing jackpots. They do pay huge amounts when they hit, but the catch is that they can go hundreds, even thousands of spins without triggering anything significant. They're designed this way on purpose. All the payout is stored in those rare, massive hits. For most players, that means long, dry stretches where it feels like the game never pays bonuses. It's not broken. It's just math. The more volatile the slot, the more extreme the highs and lows. Another category is branded movie or TV slots, the ones based on popular franchises like Jurassic Park or Game of Thrones. They look amazing and sound incredible, but behind the scenes, a chunk of every bet goes toward licensing fees. The developers have to pay studios for the rights to use the brand. That means the overall return to player, or RTP, is lower. You're paying for the name, the graphics, and the soundtrack, but not necessarily for better odds. That's why players often say movie slots never pay. They're beautiful but tight. Some games have an overload of features. Mini-games, res pins, sticky wilds, pick-a-symbol bonuses, progressive meters, and so on. These feature-rich slots sound fun because they promise variety, but the truth is, the more features a game has, the less often you'll see any of them. Each bonus has its own probability, and the developer must balance them all within the fixed RTP of the slot. If there are 5 different features, you might only hit any one of them once every few hundred spins. The excitement of having multiple possibilities hides the fact that you'll rarely experience them. Progressive jackpot slots are another trap for casual players. They're the ones linked across multiple casinos, feeding a single massive prize pool. Every time someone spins, a small portion of that bet, maybe 2 or 3%, goes into the jackpot fund. The problem is that this money is removed from the base game's payout. Most players will never trigger the jackpot, so the day-to-day returns are lower. These slots are built to sell the dream of a life-changing win, not to hand out frequent bonuses. Statistically, the odds of hitting the jackpot are worse than being struck by lightning. Classic 3-reel slots might seem simpler and fairer, but they can be even tougher when it comes to bonuses. They often have no free spins, no second screen features, just the base pay lines. Their design focuses on nostalgia, the old-school cherry, bar, 7 style. What you see is what you get. If the symbols don't line up, that's it. Because of their simplicity, these games usually have higher volatility, meaning fewer wins but larger payouts when they do come. So if you're chasing bonus rounds, these old machines are the last place to look. There's also the issue of RTP variation. Most modern slots exist in several versions. One might return 96% to players, another 94%, and in some cases even 88%. Casinos choose which version to install, depending on local regulations and how much profit they want to make. The difference might not seem big, but over thousands of spins, it changes everything. That's why you might see a streamer online hitting constant bonuses on a slot. Then try it in your local casino and get nothing. You're probably playing a lower RTP version. Always check the information screen if possible. It usually lists the game's RTP range. Then there are mystery bonus machines, the ones that claim a feature can trigger at any time. That phrase sounds thrilling, but statistically, it means the opposite. The randomness of the event makes it rare. Developers use that unpredictability to keep players engaged. It's the same psychology behind loot boxes or mobile game rewards. The surprise factor hooks you. Technically, the feature can appear on any spin, but in practice, it might take hundreds. The uncertainty keeps players chasing that moment that feels just around the corner. If you've ever played a free demo slot online, you might notice something else. The bonuses seem to come easily. The game feels generous. Then you switch to the real money version, and suddenly it dries up. That's because free-to-play versions often run on different math models. They're designed to make you feel lucky, to build confidence and excitement. When real money is involved, the game switches to the real RTP, tighter, slower, and less rewarding. It's a subtle but effective marketing trick. The demo shows you a world of wins that doesn't exist in the paid version. Finally, we have the always new slots. Online casinos release new titles every week, and players rush to try them. What most people don't know is that some of these new games are in what insiders call the collection phase. In simple terms, they're tuned to collect more money early on to boost operator profits before adjustments are made. Over time, developers may release updated versions or rebalanced editions with higher RTP, but during that first launch period, bonuses can be painfully rare. Ironically, the newest slots, the ones that look the most exciting, are often the coldest. Now, none of this means that casinos are cheating. Every licensed slot machine uses a random number generator, and these systems are regularly audited by regulators. But legality doesn't mean fairness in the emotional sense. Slots are built on psychological engineering. The lights, sounds, near misses, and almost wins are all part of an experience designed to keep you playing longer. The casino doesn't need to manipulate the outcome directly. It only needs to make you believe that a big win is coming soon. That's the secret, not rigging, but persuasion. So what can players do? First, always check the RTP and volatility before you play. If you prefer frequent small bonuses, look for low volatility games. Second, set limits, both in money and in time. Bonuses are random, not rewards for persistence. Third, avoid branded or progressive slots if you just want steady entertainment. They're built around long odds. Fourth, remember that near misses mean nothing. They're there to make you keep spinning. And finally, understand that the only guaranteed outcome in slots is entertainment. If you treat it as fun, you'll never feel cheated. When casino employees say that certain slots never pay bonuses, they're not exposing a scam. They're revealing how the system truly works. It's a combination of mathematics, volatility, and human psychology that makes the games feel unpredictable and exciting. Knowing this won't make you win more, but it will make you play smarter. Because once you realize that some machines are designed to look generous while quietly protecting the house edge, you stop seeing them as games of chance and start seeing them as what they really are: carefully engineered experiences meant to make you keep pressing spin.